Welcome to Lesson 2. We're going to talk about audio and we're going to talk about titles. On the same project that we were working on, you're going to click on the title tab. Say you want a title right on this piece of video. It automatically, you can double click, you can type your title, then you have it. You can move it anywhere you want on that video. Any words you want to say, anything like that. You can also go down to your track bar where this title appeared. You can expand the length of it. You can choose how long that word's going to stay there. You can move it anywhere you want in that video. So as the video is coming along, it gets to there, all of a sudden your words appear, then they disappear. So that's how you can add a title. Say you want to add a starting title. You again make sure you're on the title tab here. Same thing as this tab, same idea. This is my standard font. You can click on any one of these templates for a style you like. Then you would double click that sample and type whatever you want, right? Then click away, it's saved. Then that sample type is in this template right now. So you drag that template. I'll put it, the titles can only go in the middle track. I'll put it in front, so that would be some kind of title for your video. Of course, you do want to tuck everything up to the start, make everything nice and even. So you always start at the front of your tab. So then you have title, video 1, video 2, throw in some words. Say you want some audio in there. You're going to go to the audio tab. You can either click the audio tab on top or you can do the drop down audio. You're going to the first icon, which is a folder. You're going to go find, you're going to find your MP3 files which you legally own. I'll find some Blink 182, whatever. That now appears in your library. This whole section is your library of audio, video, titles, every library. I'm going to highlight this MP3. I'm going to drag it down to my audio section. Now I have some Blink 82 popped in there. I'll click play again and you'll see the music. See how my sound is interfering because I didn't mute the sound. So you can always mute the sound on that video to make sure you only hear music. Say the music is a little bit too loud, drowning out your video, so you can't hear the video properly. You can then highlight that audio tab. You click on the volume tab over here in your 3 tabs we talked about in lesson 1. This is your audio tab. It allows you to do all kinds of audio mastering. You'll then look closely at your MP3. You have a red line right through the middle. It pulls up all the levels of audio. You don't really need that. You can lower this music track so it doesn't interfere with your voice. You click on one side and drag that red line down. Then you go to the other side. You drag that red line down to any level you want. You're just reducing the volume. Then you go back to your film strip style. The music should be a lot softer now. So you can hardly hear the music. So that's how you could do a little background music. So we have video, we have titles, we have music. One last trick in the music before we move to the final ideas. You can fade in and out on your music the same exact way. You make sure you're on the audio tab. You highlight your MP3 track. You click on it, which makes little squares. You click on your red lines. I go 1, 2, 2 clicks. So you want to start your change and what happens to your change. I'm going to click the second tab and drop it down so my sound runs down. Then I'm going to click 2 more times on the other side, a little bit of space apart. On that second one, I'm going to pull it up. This didn't work. I'm going to right click and reset volume, which resets everything to normal. I'll just show you a different way. So you're just saying you want the volume different right in this spot. So I click on 4 tabs. I do 2 at the start and 2 at the rear. I click tab number 2 and I pull this down. It's reducing the volume. Then I click on the other middle tab. I pull it down. You can adjust the angle, how sharp you want the slope to be. Now the music will be playing along. It'll get super quiet or even stop right here. So you can cut out music altogether in certain parts that have really important vocals or voice that you have to present. And then as it comes here, the music fades back in. So you can fade in and out and create all kinds of musical effects like that. And finally, say we'll go back to the 5-track tab, which is your usual tab you're working with. You're going to go to File, Save As, and now you're going to save your project. Any name you want. I put it on my desktop usually. Now you have a VSP file on your desktop, which you can double click later after this is closed, and it will automatically open this project with every piece of the project, assuming no locations have changed of any of these parts. Your audio, your video, everything should be in the same place, or it will do relink checking, and that's when it can't find the files that it used for the project. Then say your video's saved. It's perfect, right? You're going to go to the Share tab. You're going to click Create Video File. You're going to choose WMV 320 by 240 30 FPS. This is YouTube's recommended. You can do the MPEG-2 720 above it, which is higher quality, but it's much larger. And usually your video will go over the 100 megabyte limit if you choose the 720 resolution item. If you have a really short video, you can test it because it will be higher quality. But the majority of people will use 320, 240, 30 FPS. So you click that, you choose your WMV video name, just call it 000, save. Then it's going to compile your video. It's merging all these different layers into one WMV file. I'm going to escape it because I don't care about this right now. Escape to abort. So that's how you build your WMV. Then on desktop, of course, you right click, make sure it's not over 100 megabyte, and usually you do a test run to make sure that that there's no spelling mistakes, that the audio is just how you want it. If not, you can double click your VSP project file and do a little more editing, and then export, create the video file again. You can just create it again and again after you make little changes and make edits to it. So that's the end of lesson 2. Hope this helped you have an introduction to Ulead Video Studio, maybe learn a couple of tricks here and there to make more videos. I'm sure there's a lot of stuff that I don't know myself. If anybody is seasoned at this software, they're welcome to make video response and tell us some more tricks. I've only been using this maybe a month, so I'm just learning different things here and there. Hope this was a good lesson, and I'll talk to you later.